Welcome to an episode of Fight Feedback here, Red versus Blue. One's a Shotokan, one's, I don't know if he's Goju Ryu or Shotokan, but Blue goes ahead, leads in with a kick and then a jab. Usually see the other way around, jab and then kick, just to see. Now both of these guys seem to have their distance management, awareness really good. They both have kind of like long, narrow stances, which makes good for kicks, but makes it harder to punch. Ooh, look at that. Red closing that distance, catching that leg. That's the only time you should be touching the legs with your hands when somebody's kicking you, is when you jam them up, catch that leg, and boom, go for that sweep. Blue went ahead and tried to clinch so that way he could bring Red down with him. And then from here, all Red has to do is go in with a couple of strikes to get those points, and boom, he got one strike in there. They reset. Blue goes in for a kick again. Does an advancing step kick. Red goes in for a spinning nothing. He decided not to go execute on that kick, losing his balance, stepping back, resetting, and then they're kind of playing with each other's distance, testing each other, switching their feet. Red goes in with the jab. Blue follows it up with a knee shin kind of thing. I don't know if he was intending to kick or if he was just trying to block him out. And Blue continues to advance, seeing that Red is stepping back. But Red goes in with a kind of a front kick, trying to check him, and follows it up with another kick, missing completely. It almost seems like they're counter kicking as a means of jamming up the opponent as opposed to actually striking. And boom, goes in with that hook kick, but misses. Red steps out of the way, stepping back. And he was about to run into me right there. Match continues, trying to test each other's distance. Red goes in, fake front kick, grabs that arm, and he's gonna go for that. Oh, he can't because he jammed up the kick, and boom. Ooh, did he get him? No, he didn't get him. He just kind of like fake punched him in the face, while Blue was gonna throw a reverse punch so that he kind of stepped back. What's interesting is that both their arms are down. This is kind of annoying me. This has been the recurring factor, but they're doing a pretty good job. They're both going for kicks, but they're both catching each other's kicks. It seems that they're both very familiar with each other's fighting. Maybe they've sparred each other before. Oh, he landed his kick, point, reset, testing each other, trying to oppose each other's stances. He goes in with that rear roundhouse kick, and then followed up with a jab. Man, if you're gonna go with the roundhouse kick, follow it up with a kick, because you're not gonna have closed that distance, because right away they're both stepping back, and so they're working on jamming each other up, which is good strategy, but you gotta follow it up with a few more strikes. Go into a clinch, do the takedown, then get your points. That would be the appropriate strategy. If somebody a couple of times they jam you up, great, let them jam you up. Go for the clinch and take them down. But it seems that they jam each other up, and instead of doing that, they just continue to throw their kicks, which are seemingly ineffective. But when they throw their punches, their guards go up, and they just kind of start throwing punches at each other. He's trying to do a takedown, but you got to get the clinch before you take the takedown. But it seems that didn't happen here. He tried again. His fake kicks I don't know who got the point in that one. Lunges forward and then throws a jab, reverse. Red is seeming that closing his distance, and boom, he gets the hook kick from behind. Great timing on part of Red. Blue should have, I think he was overreaching there a little bit. And Red just switches his legs, go for a kick. I mean, here's the thing. If somebody kicks, you got to close that distance right away. And here, that looked like it might have hit in the wrong place there. Red is seemingly getting thrown off balance, but he's following it up with kicks to catch his balance, trying to push him back. But I guess the judge said you're out of bounds, so get back in the ring. They're continuing. Jab, jab, cross. Well, not cross, but jab. Well, it is a cross. It's a reverse punch cross. There we go. He goes in for seemingly what looks like a side kick. Misses. Tries to parry and duck under his punch there. And for whatever reason, he just goes for a side kick to kind of push him away, make some distance. They're going back and forth with almost the same technique each time. Now, if you're going to go in with the techniques, go with combinations, go with three-hit combo, 5-hit combo, overwhelm your opponent. And if they've got their guard up, ooh, bad idea. Do not block with your hands. You're going to hurt your wrist. That looked like it hurt, but he followed it up with a couple of punches. But this is kind of like you're running. Like, this is where it would help to basically do like a Superman punch and jump up and throw that reverse hand while kicking your leg back to get that momentum. But he did a good job of closing that distance, and then from there throwing his kick. But every time they throw the kick, they seem to create a lot more space. So if you're gonna throw those kicks, you gotta make them land. I don't know what that was. I think he was just checking. He was gonna throw a kick, but he saw that the other guy was putting up his leg, and so he tried to check that. Looks like he's limping a little bit there, or was that maybe just him catching his balance? And here we go. We're facing off again, squaring off, trying to dodge each other's. They're just running around the ring now. I think Red might be just trying to buy himself some time, but that's the end of the match.